respected dignitaries, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Justice V. Sujata and speakers of the session have elaborately touched upon various finer aspects of theme of this session by giving deep insights, by sharing their perspectives. The interactive session with the stakeholders has been very meaningful, thought-provoking. The experiences and views expressed by participants not only emphasize legal, policy, administrative framework, explained exhaustively with reference to the data, in place to mitigate and achieve the objectives underlining, but also their practical experiences through various challenges in achieving the goal. Their participation is well appreciated. At the conclusion of this session's deliberations, it is my privilege to place on record a few reflections of the themes discussed. Each of these issues is integral to safeguarding the dignity and future of a girl child, and I shall briefly touch upon. Protecting and empowering the girl child. Protection must go hand in hand with empowerment. The law alone cannot achieve this unless society itself recognizes the girl child as an equal stakeholder in the progress. Empowerment comes through access to equality, education, skill development, healthcare, and opportunities to participate in decision making. It is not mere protection, but the assurance of equality and freedom from discrimination that will secure her future. Our statutory framework, including Juvenile Justice Act, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, and Prohibition of Child Marriage Act, etc., provides robust tools. Yet gaps in enforcement, lack of awareness, and delays in reporting weaken their impact. Child protection units, child welfare committees, and district child protection societies must be adequately resourced, sensitized, and made accountable. Timely interventions are vital in cases of abuse, trafficking, or neglect. The role of police is not confined to post-offense investigation. Preventive policing requires regular interaction with schools, communities, and parents. Dedicated women's help desks, child-friendly police stations, and use of technology for tracking missing children are crucial. Above all, police personnel must undergo gender sensitization to handle cases with empathy and urgency, keeping the child's welfare at the center. An enabling environment is one where a girl can grow without fear, prejudice, or stigma. This involves not only safe physical spaces, schools, transport, and public areas, but also nurturing mental spaces free of stereotypes. Community leaders, educational institutions, and media must work together to dismantle regressive mindsets. Schemes such as Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao must be implemented not as slogans, but as sustained community movements. The judiciary has taken significant steps through fast-track special courts under POCSO Act and sensitized procedures for recording evidence of minors. Still, pendency and delays remain a concern. Victim-friendly approaches such as video conferencing, in-camera trials, and avoidance of repeated questioning must be consistently ensured. Judicial officers must remain vigilant to balance procedural fairness with child's psychological safety. Correctional and custodial institutions are intended to rehabilitate, not to punish. Unfortunately, reports often highlight overcrowding, lack of trained staff, inadequate facilities. Proper monitoring, periodic inspections, and adherence to juvenile justice model rules are essential. Rehabilitation should include counseling, vocational training, and reintegration measures so that vulnerable children do not fall into cycles of exploitation or delinquency. In summation, safeguarding girl child is not a matter for isolated institutions, but a shared constitutional duty. Laws, policies, and mechanisms are only as effective as the sensitivity with which we implement them. The collective resolve of families, communities, administration, judiciary, and civil society will determine whether our daughters inherit a future of safety, dignity, and opportunity. Let us ensure that girl child is not merely protected, but is empowered to walk with equal confidence, free from fear and full of hope. Thank you.